A new spin-off for The Big Bang Theory is currently in the works at Warner Brothers, and there are already exciting details about Stuart fails to save the universe. The spin-off will be very different from the shows fans of TBBT have seen so far, opening the doors of the universe wide open. As young Sheldon proved, shows like The Big Bang Theory are essentially the perfect formula for spin-off projects, with their wide cast of characters that audiences will always want to know more about, whether that's in the future or the past. Young Sheldon was the first spin-off in the Big Bang Theory universe, and was a huge success both critically and commercially. The show follows a younger version of The Big Bang Theory's Sheldon Cooper as he navigates teenage life and learns to find his place in a world that's often unwilling to accept him. Despite displaying a different tone from the original sitcom, the show was a ratings juggernaut and added something new by enriching the history of the title character. Stuart Fails to Save the Universe will aim to repeat that formula, but with a very different approach. The latest Stuart Fails to Save the Universe news is one that will surely excite those who have been following the details about the spin-off since it was announced. HBO Max has officially ordered Stuart Fails to Save the Universe to series after months of speculation. Initially, only a pilot was ordered by the streamer without many details beyond who was involved in the cast. Now, HBO Max is ready to release more details about the show, including how it's connected to The Big Bang Theory. Stuart Fails to Save the Universe will take a multiversal approach to show the fans know. The existence of another Big Bang Theory spin-off was officially announced on April 12, 2023. Just as young Sheldon was approaching the end of its 6th season, via Screen Rant, almost nothing was given away regarding the show's story or cast. But the most important information was that Chuck Lorre would be returning to oversee the project. However, Lorre walked back the previous announcement in November 2023, when he made it clear that no plan was in the works. How the misinformation was spread is unclear, but the fate of the Big Bang Theory spin-off was unclear at that point. Lorre would again contradict himself when, in July 2024, he mentioned that the spin-off of The Big Bang Theory was still in the earliest stages of development. Eventually, cast members began signing on for the spin-off in October 2024, but details still remained scant. With TBBT co-creator Bill Prady and writer Zach Penn on board, the development has taken another big step toward becoming reality. HBO Max officially announced a full series order for Stuart Fails to Save the Universe in July 2025, over 2 years after the initial reports of another TBBT spin-off made the rounds. While HBO Max did not announce the episode count, Chuck Lorre previously shared that Prady, Penn, and Lorre had penned 10 episodes for the spin-off. It's expected that it will be the full season 1 count for Stuart Fails to Save the Universe, just days after the spin-off was given its official title. The news confirmed that the first table read for Stuart Fails to Save the Universe had taken place. The news was broken by star John Ross Bowie, who plays Barry Kripke, when he shared a photo of himself and his spin-off cast mates on Instagram following their first table read. It's the first look of the main cast assembled. Supporting actor Kevin Sussman has signed on to reprise his role as comic book shop owner Stuart Bloom, and he's joined by Lauren Lapkus as the store's assistant manager and Stuart's girlfriend, Denise. Furthermore, Brian Posehn will be back as Caltech professor Bert Kibler. In February 2025, John Ross Bowie signed on to reprise his role as Barry Kripke, Sheldon and Leonard's colleague from Caltech. It's likely that some of the original main TBBT cast members will also be reprising their roles, particularly Johnny Galecki and Jim Parsons, since Leonard and Sheldon are mentioned in the official show summary. With the title, Stuart Fails to Save the Universe revealed, it's clear that the longtime supporting character will finally take center stage. However, this doesn't eliminate the possibility of the original cast's return, and it could even put them in the supporting position that Stuart was in for so long. Since Stuart Fails to Save the Universe was originally announced, there have been scant details revealed about the series, with the confirmation of the series being greenlit. However, HBO Max has become less secretive about the show. An official synopsis for the series reveals the show will take the franchise to the multiverse. The reveal that Stuart breaks a device built by Sheldon and Leonard implies the two might appear in the series at some point. But the idea of Stuart and his friends traveling the multiverse is even more intriguing. That means there could be quite a few TBBT characters who are completely different from the ones fans know.